Hello everyone and welcome back to our European Journeyman series with Monaco, and today we've got more exciting games to come. We're still in the January transfer window after some excellent signings that you guys seem to enjoy in the last episode. Eden Hazard having a stunning debut against Nice. He managed to get a goal and an assist in that match, doing very well. And today we're going to take on Saint-Étienne first up, back in league action after the winter break. Then we've got Caen before two games against FC Lorient, one in the Coupe de la Ligue semi-final and the other one away in the league. Then we'll play Lille before finishing off at Bordeaux. So a lot of interesting games to come up. I really want 2 wins from these 2 league games. We've had 2 excellent warm-up matches after the winter break in the cup competitions, so we need to carry that through, and hopefully Hazard can continue to play very well for us in the team. With Thomas Lemar injured and Morata really on fire up top, I don't have much desire to shift from the formation we've got now, because it allows Bernardo Silva and Hazard to play in perfect positions, with Morata also in his favoured position, and that is a deadly strike force to have in the team. Pineda, Cook and Thiago Maia also our best 3 midfielders in their ideal situations. The back 4 is very settled. Nezovic, clearly the number 1, will hopefully be able to keep that clean sheet run going. Now I do just want to quickly draw your attention back to the channel. I have just had some new graphics designed for the channel, so I'd really appreciate if you guys could let me know what you think and let me know if you enjoy them. But without any further ado, let's jump into this match. Corner from Eden Hazard, sent into the middle towards Maia. Bernardo Silva chasing after it. He looks for Zeka in a good position. Hazard still further out wide. A lot of space for him. He can be dangerous there. And he finds Morata, who glances that header into the far post for his 25th goal of the season. Sidibe receives the ball out on the right hand side. He slips it through for Bernardo Silva. Ball into Morata again, who hits the woodwork. But Hazard following up makes it 2 goals in 2 games. That's 2 goals, 2 assists in 2 games. He really is looking worth every penny. Well, there's the full-time whistle. It's another solid victory for us in the league. Another 3 points on the board and a 3rd win of the new year, and with another clean sheet as well. So we're looking very rosy at the top of the table now. 8 points clear as things stand. PSG need to win to close that gap back down to 5 points, but we are looking healthy at the top. Well, there's no major surprises for this game at home against Caen, but PSG have won 2 matches since we won our last one, which means that the gap now is just 2 points at the top, but we will open it back up to 5 points if we beat Caen. We're still going to play with Morata, Hazard and Bernardo Silva up front. They are a deadly trio. Castellano has come into midfield for Pineda. Thiago Maia playing just behind those two. Zeka, Pereira and Vallejo are joined by Azpilicueta for his first start of the season. Nezovic in goal. Corner from Bernardo Silva, sent to the back post for Castellano's header. Came back off De Angelis on the line, but Vallejo was there to tuck the ball into the empty net and give us a deserved lead. Corner from Bernardo Silva, cleared by the first man, but it's back to Silva. Now Pereira goes for goal, and the centre-back with a stunning strike from the edge of the area. That's his first goal for the club, and it's an absolute wonder goal. Guillaume. Ball's run through to Nicham. I did not expect that to happen. An absolute fortuitous goal from Caen. It's actually their first shot. It's well dispatched, and it's come 1 minute into the second half. Bernardo Silva with a corner. We've scored twice from corners already. Vallejo down. Cook can't finish it. There's Castellano, and he does get the goal. I think it might be an own goal from Ferreira. There it is. But it's still 3-1 now. Sinan running at the defence. Vallejo picks it up. Now Bernardo Silva. Can we get that misery compiler of a goal? Ball sent on to Hazard. He's got Zeka making a run to his left. Instead he plays it in brilliantly to Morata. Shifts out to the right. Puts it back in. And Hazard is there for his customary goal. 4-1. Pereira out to Zeka. Now Hazard. Inside to Lewis Cook. Castellano switches the ball out to Azpilicueta. Ball forward to Bernardo Silva. Comes to Azpilicueta again, who puts it in first time. Hazard is there and nearly gets another. There is the full-time whistle. A 4-1 win for us over Caen. Keeps that excellent winning run going at the start of the new year and means that we're back 5 points clear at the top. It is Coupe de la Ligue semi-final time, and we are away against FC Lorient, who are without a manager at the moment. They sacked their manager a few days ago, so we'll be playing a managerless team in a semi-final, which is not something I think I've done before. We're going to stick with a formation that's been delivering results recently, with Morata, Hazard and Bernardo Silva all still in the front three. Pineda is back in midfield with Cook and Thiago Maia, and Sidibe is back in the right back position. Same defence and midfield, otherwise Nezovic still in goal. Lewis Cook on the ball. Team's a little bit deep at the moment. Pineda forward to Hazard though. He'll use his legs to get forward and he finds Morata. Bernardo Silva's made a run into the box. It's a stunning run, an excellent pass and a very good finish to give us an early lead. Zeka into Pineda. Ball back to Zeka. Lewis Cook on the edge of the area finds Zeka again. Now Morata's in there, and this time he makes no mistake. It's 2-0 and we are surely heading to the final. Cabot puts the ball into the box and it's come down to Touré, and Ruffier there has found the bottom corner to make it 2-1. I think he's our player who's on loan to Lorient and he is absolutely bitten us. Zeka. Ball into the middle for Cook. Now Pineda forward to Hazard. He's got a man out wide to the left, but the ball's cut away. Now it's Bar. On to Cabo. Cook wins it back. Pineda finds Lewis Cook. Now Morata looks for Hazard. Excellent ball to find him. Two arriving in the box, and he's found Bernardo Silva, but it won't go in, and then it does. It was going to be an own goal, but Bernardo Silva wanted that 15th goal of the season and just touched it over on the line. Bernardo Silva wins the ball straight from kickoff there. Now Pineda sends it diagonally looking for Hazard. It's come down for him now. He finds Pineda in the area into Morata, and it's a absolute swift goal. Just 2 minutes in between those two goals, and it's now 4-1. Lewis Cook onto Pineda. Now Thiago Maia. Ball forward to Morata, a bit deeper than I'd like him. Pineda finds Sidibe making the run. The ball comes back inside. Sidibe still with it. Plays it back to Cook. Pineda onto Morata, who's had a two-footed tackle in from behind by Guano, who's been sent off, and we're playing 10 men for well over half an hour. Pineda forward to Morata. Bar wins the ball. Abrashi. Now Andre out to Hulstenberg. He finds Ruffier, good tackle, but the ball's run for Arab, and he's in on goal, and he finds the bottom corner, and the 10 men have made it 4-2. A bit of complacency from the team. Bernardo Silva's free kick in towards Touré, who heads it out. Nobody at that back post. I'm not sure why he sent it. Azpilicueta has been played in. There's Morata, and he's made it 5-2 and scored his hat-trick in the process. A very good performance from Morata. Pineda over the top for Boris. He's got a man arriving on the far post. It should be Bernardo Silva, but Touré gets a good tackle in. Mbappe finds Boris though, and he finds the back of the net. That excellent finishing stat that he's got really telling in that shot. Well, a full-time whistle just about to go in this game, and we are going to make it into the final of the Coupe de la Ligue, where we will almost certainly be playing PSG, I think. There is the full-time whistle on a rather intense game. We did win it quite comfortably in the end. We're into the final, and we will be playing PSG, who won by just 1-0, so it's a replay of last year's final. Well, it's the same fixture again in the league now. We're away against 19th place Lorient for the second match in 3 days. We are going to switch the formation up though. I'm going to try and go for goals today just in case the game is trying to catch out our constant use of the same formation. It means Morata is joined by Boris up front with Hazard playing just behind them. Bernardo Silva dropping to the bench. He could do with the rest as well, so it works out quite well making this change. Thiago Maia, Cook and Kranjvitter are the three in midfield, with Zeka, Pereira, Vallejo and Sidibe the back four. Nezovic has just signed a new 4-year contract at the club and he is in goal. Bernardo Silva's free kick in towards the middle. There's a foul in there from Haller and we've got the penalty. We've just changed the tactic to the one we've been using recently. Brought Bernardo Silva in and his free kick is what got us the penalty. Hazard with it and he's put it wide. He's missed the penalty. We've got 20 minutes to try and find the winner. Brunel puts the ball in, cleared out by Morata, but Halstenberg has scored a screamer for Lorient and somehow we've fallen behind. Just 5 minutes to go in this game. PSG have just drawn level with Montpellier, so if we can get an equaliser, we will join them on level. And Bernardo Silva, the man we brought off the bench, has scored an absolute screamer of a lob over the keeper to put us level. We've still got a couple of minutes to try and find a winner, but I don't think there's going to be quite time for it. So long as PSG haven't won as well, I will take this result. It's a shame we weren't able to get the win. That Hazard penalty, really the killer for us, the changing moment in the game. Had that gone in, I think we probably would have won the match. But I think the referee's about to blow his whistle. There it goes. It has finished 1-1 and it all hinges on this PSG result and whether we have managed to get that 5-point gap secure. There it is. PSG also drew, which means we could have moved 2 points further clear had we won. We would have been 7 points clear had we done that. As it is, we maintain our 5-point lead at the top, and I'm happy to take that given that we were losing up until 5 minutes left in this game. Well, it's Coupe de France time and we are taking on Lille at home, but there is a huge piece of news to tell you about, and that is that Ligue de Valenciennes have managed to knock out PSG on penalties, so we have pretty much a free pass at this competition if we can keep going, and that starts with a victory over Lille today. So I'm putting out a strongest possible team. We're going back to the formation that's been winning us matches left and right. It's going to be Hazard, Morata and Bernardo Silva, the dream team that are better than MSN in my mind. Up front, Castellano and Cook are backed up by Thiago Maia, Zeka, Barreira, Vallejo and Sidibe. In the defence, Nezovic still in goal, and after going out at the semi-final stage of this competition last season, we have a better chance than ever of winning it this time. Castellano sends the ball out wide to Zeka. He puts it in, and it's laid off to Cook, who strikes an absolute screamer into the top corner. An excellent layoff from Hazard first time, and a pile driver into the top bins. Lukaku on the ball. Lays it off to Francisco. Now Suarez into Dullum, but Nezovic gets out to save it. Just 30 seconds left of a match that we have been in control of, but have only managed 1 goal so far. Just 20 seconds left to go. Crane-Vitter forward to Hazard. He sends it into Morata, who's been pretty poor the last couple of games. Lewis Cook to Crane-Vitter. Thiago Maia, Cook. Full-time whistle about to go. There it is. We are into the next round of this competition. We've taken out another dangerous team in the process, and hopefully we can get a free pass to another piece of silverware. The final match of this episode is at home against 6th place Bordeaux, who are another potential banana skin team out there. So we're putting out the strongest possible 11 yet again. Pineda not quite fit enough to play, so Castellano is going to start in midfield ahead of him. Otherwise, it's the same 11 as the last game, and I'm hoping we can get another win on the board. Sidibe with the throw in towards Bernardo Silva, but it is cut out. Pereira picks it up. Maia to Cook, onto Castellano. Boris is there, he can't get the ball through. Hazard finds Boris again, and Boris finds the back of the net. He's had to come on because Morata picked up a knock, but he's done the job and given us the lead. Well, it's worth noting that Bordeaux actually picked up a second yellow card by complaining about that goal, as Zeka comes on the attack and finds Bernardo Silva for 2-0. We're now 2 goals up and against 10 men. Zeka with the corner in towards the near post. It's come to Vallejo, but it's cleared off the line. There is the full-time whistle. It's a very good 2-0 win at home against a dangerous opponent. Boris getting the breakthrough goal. Bernardo Silva making sure of the result. And that means 25 games into this league season, we are still unbeaten and still 5 points clear of PSG at the top of the league. We are looking very good, and I can't remember ever getting this close to an unbeaten season before, so hopefully we can keep this going in the next episode. Fortunately, Alvaro Morata is only out for 3 to 5 days, which means he will likely miss our next game away against Stade Brestois, but he should be back in time for the game against Lyon with a bit of luck, which is the game that we'll really need him for. Stade Brestois down in 18th place, but Lyon are 3rd in the league, so that will be a tough match. And then we've got the huge game with Manchester City in the Champions League knockout stages. The first leg is away from home as well, so that would be the point where we could lose our first competitive game of the season. We are still unbeaten in all competitions, and it's now early February. That's how brilliant this team is in this league. So a lot to look forward to in the next episode. We'll also take on Nantes, Nice and Ajaccio in the Coupe de France as well, which is another competition we're looking to win. So make sure to drop a like on this video if you're enjoying this incredible unbeaten run. Make sure to subscribe as well if you haven't already. And as I said at the start of the video, let me know what you think of the new graphics on the channel. But until next time, see ya!